later on.
More details on that later. In the fat stock markets yesterday, cattle averaged 96.7 pence a kilo live weight. That's almost a penny better than last week. In England and Wales, the figure was 97.1, up about a penny. In Scotland, the average at 94.7 was up just a halfpenny. The average price for the week will be 94
on this YouTube.
pence a kilo. That means a maximum subsidy gain of 8.7 pence.
Blame you for all this, you know that, don't you?
75.7 pence a kilo. That's almost 9 pence down.
Be good, Sunbeam.
In England and Wales, the average was 175.8, down 8.5 pence. In Scotland, it was 175.1, down 10 pence. The average price will be 177.2 pence. That figure is expected to decrease of 72.9 pence. Finally, pigs. The average price, 72.9 pence a kilo. Live weight was unchanged from last week. The Harris Crown contract bacon price for next week is £1,350 a tonne. That's unchanged.
Jack, knock it on head, will you? Think of milk yield.
Oh, sorry.
Thank God they're over.
What?
1960s. Be like hell on earth in here if you knew all them tunes.
1970, that was.
Oh, well, they're all the same to me.
1970. I was young, single, and free. Unbelievably talented and incredibly arrogant.
Oh, well, now it changes, does it?
No, you're right. I'm still talented. Hey, look at me now. A responsible family man running a farm. Times do change, don't they?
Oh, they do.
But did you ever think, you know, when young Sam arrived, did you ever look at that tiny little stranger that you were now responsible for and think, my God, I don't know if I can cope with all this?
Well, no, not really. I mean, it takes a bit of time to sink in what it all means.
Yeah, I remember reading all those pamphlets you pick up along the way, you know, preparing for fatherhood. I mean, I never knew what it was I was supposed to do. And now it's happened, I'm just completely and utterly happy. I mean, not so much happy as most complacent, you know what I mean?
Happy'll do me.
I mean, I'm probably becoming a bit of a bore about it.
Go on. No, I wouldn't say that, Jack. Not becoming any road.
Oh, cheers, Matt. Hey, have you sorted out that holiday of yours? Well, have you?
I just wish everybody would stop asking me about that. We're not going anywhere, all right? End of conversation.
Won't be a minute more.
I wouldn't mind having a look at those when you're done.
Yeah, all right.
How's it looking, Jack?
Sort of red.
Seriously?
Oh, we're muddling through it, you know.
Cup of tea, Sandy? Yes, please, Johnny.
And how are things in the corridors of power?
As much as you'd expect them to be. Quiet.
Hardly the word I'd have used.
Oh, aye.
You didn't really expect Mr. Golding not to tell us, did you?
It's hardly a state secret, Sandy.
What are you two talking about?
Nothing very momentous. NY Estates are trying to buy up the market, that's all.
Eh?
We've made an approach to Arthur Golding.
I don't believe it. NY Estates are going to buy out Arthur Golding.
They're going to try.
But what am I doing? Why am I bothering with these?
Jack!
Look, why don't I just tear up these books and chuck them in the bin?
That wouldn't be a very helpful thing to do, do you?
Oh, don't tell me what you think would help this farm and what wouldn't. The only reason we're still alive as a business is because we get decent prices for our stock at market.
Oh, come on.
No,
Jack.
you come on. And we rely on that income. And we get those prices because Goldings is an independent firm. And because companies like NY Estates are treated the same way as we are at market. And what happens to that if you lot take over? You can say goodbye to it,
All
can't
right,
you?
Jack, that's enough.
I'm sorry, but it's not enough. Now, what about that land we've just bought, Joe? You wrote to me and you said how much you wanted us to get it. Now, do you seriously believe that we'd have stood any chance if NY Estates had been handling the sale, do you?
That's beside the point, Jack.
Oh, is it?
Aye. I mean, no one here was under any illusion as to where that bias was when that land was sold.
Yeah, no one here has any regrets about it either. At least I didn't think so until now. Haven't you people got enough? What else do you want to get your hands on? This place?
Oh, come on, I don't have to listen to this rubbish.
No, you don't have to listen to anybody, Joe. I shouldn't think that this family's needs rate very highly on NY Estate's list of priorities. And they are your priorities, aren't they?
There's no conflicts of interest in my mind, Jack.
What, between the small farmer and NY Estates? What have you been reading? NY propaganda?
That's enough, both of you! I don't expect you two not to fight. I've seen too much of it to think how else is going to happen. But not in this house. Not while I live here. You can take your arguments elsewhere.